Hey guys, welcome back to one of the greatest episodes of all times. This is called Wednesday on Wednesday Tech Tips. And partially because I get so frustrated when I get people writing me messages on a notebook and they take a picture of the notebook. We'll get into it. So today is about photos. So using photos, obviously we use photos to talk about where like remember things on jobs, taking images, this is what they don't like. But I want to go a little bit further in that. So when it comes to estimating or explaining to the customer or to a sub or your friend or the guy, a project manager, what's going on, it's good to take a photo, obviously, but another step that we can do into it is start taking photos with measurements on it and circling the things that you see wrong. Because sometimes in a photo, we're trying to squeeze it in there and get it all big, and sometimes the product does not look the same. So, couple other things is if you're estimating, buy one of these electric tape measure versus this. You're estimating, you're not getting a freaking, within a centimeter. Just buy one of these things and then you can do your estimates way faster. You're not going to get bit by a dog because he thinks you're playing with them. And the electric tape measure, this one is usually within almost an 1/8 inch every time. So another thing I want to explain here is try it at your house. Take a photo, try taking a photo and screenshotting it, whatever, and edit on that thing with your finger. Or use it to explain to one of my product man like Will or someone else on my team how big something is versus just taking a picture of it and being like, it is, somewhere between 5 and 7 feet. Take the time to get the measurement right. I have learned this because I have gone out to houses over and over. Um, the other thing is buy a program. There's a lot of cool programs, Magic Plan. There's what is it called? Design, Design to Measure, something like that. But every Android and Apple have different things that they use. So what I grew up with was the notebook, right? We take a notebook and you can't read any of my writing. The problem is too, is like if I have someone, I'm short on time, I need someone to write up an estimate quick. Nobody can read this. Nobody knows what's going on. So what I started doing is I take a picture of it on my phone or a iPad, and I'll edit on it, and I'll take my little measurement and I'll go really quickly. Be like, okay, this is 7 feet. This is 4'2". This is 60 by 30. And then that way, when I'm reflecting and I'm writing someone's estimate, all I have to do is just have a phone here and look at it and then type it up. The one other step is when you get a magic plan, obviously you don't need to be a chief architect like I do, but I'll actually do a magic plan. I'll use, or if I'm making one on paper, I'll use a picture, I'll screenshot, and then I'll start writing. This is where the wet bar wants to be. This is where they want to have a new door. These are all doors that they want to install. This is a new basement layout. So when it comes to estimating and you're trying to get a quick bid, you want to use every tool you have. And also the nice thing about this is that when I show it to Will and pass it off, he already has a concept of how big it is. He already knows what he's looking for, especially when I write things. Like sometimes I'll write on here like new face frame here only, keep tile here on this. So that's my tip for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Super excited as we get growing and getting better at what we do. And make sure, one other thing is to FaceTime somebody. If you're explaining something to them and you're on the job, don't be calling them, and unless if it's hard to hear, but take your time, FaceTime, and show them exactly what it looks like, or take a quick video and send it to them. That was our quick tip for the day. Talk to you guys soon.